So we're into turn 3 of attempt 2 of the first scenario in career. We've got, just to recap, we've got control of a hill that overlooks quite a lot of the terrain. We've managed to get into the attack point, and we're looking at objectives 1 and 2 ahead of us. We had a heavy mortar come in on the unit here in the village, which has our assault team, and also a sniper that hasn't been seen by anybody yet. So we're in contact only. There's only one VOF marker on board at the moment, so we're in contact. And we've got a jeep that's just been left behind, hasn't really found a use. Whether we're going to pull back for that or not is to be seen. In terms of potential contact markers, we got all of the top row, all A's, and 4 of the second row down. And we're also suffering or expecting a counter-attack on turn 7 of this attempt that's written into the scenario rules. So we've got a lot ahead of us. So let's start by first phase, which is friendly HQ, and we'll just see. No, there's no friendly HQ event, so we go through to battalion HQ, and I'll just flip these markers off. Over. Someone who's been contributing to the BGG comments just highlighted a better way of using the command, so I'll try and take that on board now. So Battalion HQ can see Company HQ. Company HQ has got visibility to 2nd Battalion. Has got visibility to 3rd HQ, 3rd Platoon HQ. I think I meant 2nd Platoon HQ. Can't see 1st Platoon HQ or the 1st Sergeant at the moment. And the company XO is sitting under the cover, so can't be communicated to, I don't think. So Battalion HQ will activate Company HQ, so we'll just draw a card for that. Company HQ is veteran, so they get 4. So we'll put that on them 4. So Company HQ is in this case going to activate 2nd and 3rd platoons. Can't take advantage of my new knowledge at the moment. So 3rd platoon and 2nd platoon. Okay, and can company headquarters do anything else? Company headquarters, we're probably going to, I don't really want them to go into the open. We just don't know what we're going to find in these potential contact A's here, and so I think it's better to find out what's going on there before committing to sitting in the open. So I think Company HQ will save those points. So we go to platoon HQs that have been activated, and we'll do third platoon, which we'll draw a card for. Gets 3, 3rd platoon is line, so that's 3. and max spend is 6 per day, so we can spend 6 of those if needed. The third platoon might command maybe the three platoons into the gully and himself, which is 4 commands. So 1, 2, 3, 4 commands, and leave some of the support weapons behind for company headquarters to control. So that will go to there. That's 4. And they all become exposed. And then give another command to move the assault team into there to see what's going on, which is, and that will reveal one potential contact A card. We've got another assault team there, but we need someone to command him sitting in cover as well. I think given that, 3rd platoon will complete that, so we go to 2nd platoon. 2nd platoon gets 5, which takes them to 7. Seven with 2nd platoon. And it's going to be a case of investigating the 2 side locations. Anyone who goes into there is going to be in the open and perhaps get cop fire on either side, so we'll spend 4 commands to create. Let's just clone that. 1, 2, and 1 will go across to there, and 1 will go across to there. We're just playing with fire, but I think we've got to get ourselves moving, ready for the counter-attack. So that's 4 commands. That takes that down to there. Is there anything else? Possibly not. So let's also save that. So now we go to the initiative. Company HQ is already done. Platoon HQ. So the first platoon HQ is going to get 2. And the first platoon sitting over here. First platoon. I think first platoon will save and is able to save 6. So we go to CO staff and first sergeant gets 1. First sergeant is going to spend 1 to go across here. And we've got him ready to order, so he'll spend 1. XO gets 1, and he's undercover at the moment, so he will save his point at the moment. We'll see what happens. He could come out and help command troops if necessary. So now we go to General Initiative, and we've got 1. Let's try and find some cover in here for this unit. So here's line, so 2 cards to get cover. That's 1. And we then reshuffle the pack. So we got it. And we get a cover marker. If we so I can claim that. So that's the general initiative. We now draw a enemy higher HQ action. No, there's none of that. So enemy activity check. We've only got 1, which is our sniper. Our sniper hasn't been spotted. He's only got 1 target. He's pinned at the moment, so nothing changes for the enemy activity. Mutual capture and retreat. There's nothing to worry about there. No vehicles. Update fire missions. So the incoming is removed now. And it's potential contact markers. So this is going to be exciting. We do it read in order, left to right, 1, 2, 3. Number 2, so the one in the middle. So we do, let's just put those on for me to remember. So this one, potential contact markers. A with the contact is 7 cards. It's very likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No contact. Well, there you go. Now 1 of 2. So number 1. So that's this one. So again, 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. 7. Okay, so we've got a contact on the brush card up here. And our contact is, according to the booklet, potential contact A, a random 1 in 10, 7. 7 is a strong point. Strong point. So it's going to put offer a PDF. They're not spotted. They're on adjacent cards, and we've got a squad, and a HMG team. So we have to do them according to unit placement. So the squad on its own is 10 is 3. Draw again because that doesn't define it. 2 doesn't define it. So draw again. 9. Right front. So the squad is right front, so it's on objective 1. So that's a squad. Let's have one of those. So that goes there, and that gives, clone that. and the squad and HMG team go in for front. So a squad and an HMG team. One of these, perhaps. Okay, so they go on here. They are not spotted. They are put in a PDF. So that's going to come into there, and that's coming across to there. And so we have automatic weapons coming in and a crossfire. Automatic. So that's coming in there. Strong point on adjacent cards, squad and HMG. So that's that one sorted out. So that was pretty lethal. Not going to help our assault team. And then we're left with this one. So we now have 2 locations, 2 friendly occupied undervoss markers. And we're engaged, and at least one card has both enemy and friendly, which we do have, which is there. So we go up to heavily engaged straight away. And heavily engaged with a PC marker is 3 cards to be drawn for the last one. So this one, we draw 3 cards to see if something's there. So 1, 2, 3. So we didn't find anything there, so that PC marker goes, which is good. So 2 units have got forward without encountering the enemy, whereas this one over here, so our left flank is being attacked quite severely. Anyway, we take these off because we've done the PC, and we go on to combat effects. So if we now just go through what's happening. We don't have any spotted units, so our guys don't open fire on anybody. The hill that we've got isn't helping us in this sector. It might help us this far one here, but all it can see is people being shot at. So let's do this card. We've got an assault team, +2, -2, that counters, so we've got a -2. -2 is a miss. Well, there you go. That is fabulous. And on this, the unit is... maybe... hang on. I won't... In fact, probably what should have happened is... this unit perhaps should have rolled under activity check. It's pinned undercover on a US occupied. So let's just... it's a pinned unit. So let's just draw a card for activity. 5-3. 3 is a rally, so it's a veteran. So rally is 3 cards with a rally. Might not. I'm just... no. It does rally. Okay, so it did rally, so it wasn't pinned. That changed to a sniper. So sniper is +1 1 plus 2 for the terrain minus 3, so it's a flat and a 0. So we do a 0 on that, and 0 is a miss. Okay, and a miss means it becomes unpinned, which actually is more terrible for him. But that is everything, and we go to cleanup. And cleanup basically means the exposed come off. And that comes off. That exposed comes off. That exposed comes off. That exposed comes off. And so we now have an assault team that's under a lot of fire. We've got 4 of these now cleared, so we've just got the one in the middle, and that might be not quite so bad because we've cleared, so we could get into objective 2 next turn. But we've got to start spotting some of these units so we can fire at them. That's a key element. Anyway, we've cleared up. We're now moving to turn 4, and we'll come back to that. Thanks for watching. Any comments, please put them in YouTube or BGG, and we'll continue on with this assault for turn 4.